Good morning, dragonflies, and welcome to day 3 of our phase 4 phonics learning, all the way from Emsworth Primary School. Just to say today, before we get started, today we're going to be doing some writing. So if you can pause this video and go and get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, or if you've got a whiteboard at home, if you haven't, don't worry, and a whiteboard pen, it'll be good. That would work really well, but don't worry if you've just got a pen and a piece of paper. And if you could get your grown-up to maybe have a look at mine. These are called phoneme frames, and if you could put 4 of them on your piece of paper, that would be great, because we're going to use these today, and we probably will be using them for the next few days really, so it might be no harm having them ready in future. At school we have these, just if the parents want to have a little look at them, that's what they look like. Okay, right, I will get started, but you can pause this at any time to go and get all your resources before you start. Are we ready? So as always, first thing we're going to do is our sounds. Are we ready? Ah, o, uh-oh, ch. Excellent. E, I, qu. Ow, sh, o, strong man, excellent. Jelly on the plate, do a little jiggle. I, a, excellent, you're doing such a good job. Yeah. Your, x. Double trouble, z. Wa. Ear. And z. Well done everyone, beautiful. Such a good job. Right, so as I said before, these are called phoneme frames, and they're there to help us chop up our words, and then we can blend them together. It's all part of our phase 4 phonics. Okay, so I'm going to give you some words, and then we're going to write them in our frames. I will do the first one so we all know what we're doing. Okay, this is how it goes. So if I said to you the word tent, think of the sounds you need to make up tent. T, e, n, t, tent. Okay, so I know the first sound is a. Excellent. A, t. I'll put a t in my first box. What's the next sound? T, e, e. So put the next sound in there. T, e. And what's our next sound? T, e, nt, nt. What's the nt sound? That's right. You need a And what's the next? To ent. What do we end in? Another t. Brilliant. So we've got a t, ent. Tent. So it's got 4 sounds, hasn't it? Tent. Tent. Right, in our second phono frame, we will try the word dump. Now I'm going to write B here, D there, because I know some of you do find it tricky knowing a B's and a D's. So I've put that there so that can help you. Remember, you can always put bed in the middle, B and a D. Right, dump. Listen to the sounds. Dump. Do you want to have a go? Brilliant. So first of all, work out what's the 4, because we know it's 4 sounds in dump. So we've got a D, A, P, dump. Let's write it. Do it here. D, A, P, dump. How did you get on with that? Again, 4 sounds. So put the 4 in the 4 different boxes of the phono frame. Lovely, you're doing such a good job. Should we try the word scent? Scent. Chop it up first. S, e, n, t. Scent. Try and have a go if you can work out the 4 sounds we're going to need in the box to write the word scent. Remember, pause this video if you need time. Lovely. Super. So what's the first sound, everybody? Say to me. S. S. Next one. S, e, e, e. S, e, n, n. T, t. S, e, n, t. Scent. Brilliant. Oh, you're doing so good. I'm so pleased. And we'll do one more. Jump. Jump. Have a go. Don't worry, just try it. What's the first sound in jump? Excellent. J, j, a, p. So what's the 4 sounds? J, a, p. Jump. Let's write them down. So you've got J, a, p. Jump. Brilliant. Excellent. And again, 4 sounds in all of them. You just got to know to chop them up and then blend them together. It's all about practice. Right, who's ready to write a little sentence? I knew you all were. You're such a good little group of dragonflies. Right, what do we start our sentence with? A. Yes, capital letter. What do we have in between our words? Finger spaces. And what's at the end of a sentence? Brilliant. Full stop. You could have an exclamation mark or you could have a question, depends what the sentence is. Brilliant. So our first sentence is on the blue sheet, if you want to do it with your parents, that you can practice. Are we ready? Remember, start over here when you're writing on the left hand side of your page. Work your way over. If you run out of space, where do you go? Back to the other side of the paper to continue. Okay. Nice finger spaces as well. Can. K, a, n. Can. finger space. Tricky word, I. Can I plan? P-l-a-n. Plan. Can I plan? Finger space. Finger space. Trip. T-r-ip. Trip. T-r-ip. Trip. Finger space. Tricky word. To. Finger space. Tricky word. The. Finger space. Moon. M-oo-n. Moon. Now what do you put at the end of the sentence? Let me read it out to you again. Can I plan a trip to the moon? Am I asking a question? Yes. So what do we put at the end of the sentence if we're asking a question? Brilliant. A question mark. Right. Don't worry if you found that tricky. I'll write it with you now. Are you ready? Can. Capital K. A-n. Can. K-a-n. Finger space. I. It's got to be capital because it's I am, isn't it? Can I plan? P-l-a-n. P-l-a-n. Plan. Finger space. A. Finger space. Trip. Tr. Tr. Ip. Trip. Finger space. To. Finger space. There. Now, what's happens there? I've run out. Oh, can you see that? I've run out of space, so I'm going to come back over here. Moon. M-o-n. And then what did I say? It's going to be a question mark, isn't it? Because I've asked a question. Brilliant, everybody. Excellent. Super. Remember, stop it if you need help at any point. And you can repeat it continuous if you need to. Right, let's do some tricky words. Into. Go. To. The. We used that today, didn't we? And we used to, and the. No. I. We used I. Tricky words are so important. We use them so often in our writing. My. They. All. Was. Her. Are. You. Be. Me. We. She. He. And then we've got our phase 4 ones. Said. Well done. We did this one yesterday. Some. So. Like. Have. And a new one for today is come. Excellent, everybody. Super work today. You did so good. I'm really pleased and really proud of you all. Okay, So tomorrow we will continue doing similar to this. So you can get your phono frames ready all for tomorrow, and we will continue. Have a good evening. Bye.